Penny Mordaunt is one of the Conservatives' saner politicians, although she has had links to the ERG, so make from that what you will. But on today's morning round, she decided to talk nonsense. It's clear that the government's position to ignore all the striking sectors isn't going how they expected. My guess is that they tried the old Boris Johnson trick and ignore it long enough till they get bored, or another scandal will blow up and overshadow it. Neither have worked, and now there's more strikes and more sectors set to go on strike. Penny knows that the best course of action would be to negotiate, but instead she decided to make herself look like a fool by trying to blame Labour. Have a watch.
The RCN, first time in its history, it's going out on a 48-hour strike without cover. Junior doctors, yesterday, say they're likely to come out. Is it minister's position still that it's not much you can do to stop this chaos?
Look, I think it is political cynicism of the worst kind to encourage strikes. The only people that benefit from strikes are the Labour Party. Striking workers don't benefit from strikes. And I think it's lunacy to say to people the best way to help make ends meet is to drive those ends further apart.
I suspect that if they were here, they'd say they're not very helpful to you, but they might be helpful to these striking workers. And so let me ask you again, it's going to happen. Is the government's view still that it cannot play a role in avoiding these strikes?
Strikes are not helpful to striking workers.
No, but that's not the question I'm asking you.
Well,
I'm asking you what the government can and can do.
What you said, because it's important. Striking workers lose pay out of their pay packets when they're on strike. If their union demands are met with an inflationary pay rise, they lose, because that equates to about £1,000 extra in tax per household, and it doesn't help on the issue that everyone is facing on inflation. Strikes do not help striking workers.
It's a shame she was in the studio, otherwise she could have just sat there really still and pretended she didn't hear the question she didn't want to answer.
What do you think that the former Prime Minister Boris Johnson is up to? It is not usual for a former leader to intervene in this way at such a delicate moment.
And don't forget to hit the like button or the join button for membership. And I'll see you next time.